Time is shifting, and we all can see it. All of us are seeing what is going on. America has been very busy, and its military has been very active as of late. The talk that's been on the news lately is US military, US Air Force, unidentified flying objects, fighter jets, and China spy balloons. You see, my friends, this is not coincidental. Time is shifting to a point where a deception is being brought upon the world. The reason why you're hearing all of these things, I believe there's a great agenda behind all of it. All of a sudden, America is shooting down and hunting all kinds of UFOs, which simply stands for unidentified flying objects. And these unidentified flying objects don't seem to make any sense. They have no propellers, they have no engines, they have nothing that seems to propel them and move them in different directions and even at the speed which they go. But here's what I'm going to say. There's either one of two things that are being propagated. Number one, America may be looking for a legal ground to enter into China and to go and stir some war. So they're trying to maybe sell war to their people. That's number one. Or number two, America and the rest of the world is now gearing up for an alien deception. Why? Because China also mentioned that they also have spotted an unidentified flying object and they were also going to shoot it down. So China is clearly experiencing a similar thing, just like what America is experiencing. And make note, that quote-unquote spy balloon which America shot down, that was simply a Chinese satellite. Yes, my friends, that is what a satellite looks like. That's what a satellite looks like. So that was a Chinese satellite that was shot down. However, because they've used the word spy balloon, what that then denotes is that China has been spying upon America, which means America is not going to be too happy that they are being spied upon by the Chinese. So a war could be sold to the American people. Here's what you see when you look at the headlines. What you get is the impression that ever since the spy balloon reports and all the unidentified flying objects that they've been shooting down as of late, the relationship of China and America is being shown to the public as being on shaky grounds, and America and China now have tensions among themselves. Do you think that the news is telling you that by coincidence, or is it because they want you to feel the tensions between these two nations? Another war is being sold to you, and people are being kept in suspense and in fear so that they can be controlled. But all these things are distractions. These are distractions to distract you from many things that are very important, which are taking place right now. You are not going to get anything from the media that the devil does not want you to know. Your government will not tell you that which they do not want you to know nor hear about. They will tell you that which they want you to hear about and that which they want you to know about. You see, the handwriting is on the wall. The kingdoms of the world are finished. Their days are numbered. The kings of the earth have been weighed in the balance, and they have been found wanting before the courts of heaven. My friends, there have been so many things happening in the world that have not been good, to say the least. Everything that has been happening as of late has been keeping people on their tiptoes. The entire world is being kept in a state of suspense and in a state of fear. It's all by design, that which you hear on the news, and that which is not being spoken on the news, it's also by design. While the news is talking about all these UFOs and military activities, unidentified flying objects, there are things happening in Ohio, in a few other states, where there is train derailment and massive chemical leaks, animals dying, livestock dying, fish dying, human life being threatened, cancer-causing chemicals which are capable of threatening human life and ending human life. While these things are spilling all across the country, the news media is on hush alert. Don't talk about it. Only talk about UFOs. Now, there are some things that I would like to share with all of you concerning the earthquake that took place in Turkey and Syria, which resulted in more than 35,000 souls dying. The death count is very high. Brothers and sisters, I'm telling you right now, we have entered an era of fear and terror. This is the true age of terrorism. This is it. The news is telling you these things to keep your eyes upon them, because the true agenda are the things which they are not mentioning to you. And one of the biggest agendas right now that is taking place, and they will never tell you, is the agenda to demonize you and to turn you into a domestic terrorist. You and I are being turned into domestic terrorists. So they need to convince you that in order for you and I to not be labeled as domestic terrorists, we must comply with the things that they are going to place on the table for us. And if we don't comply with the changes of what's coming, then you and I are domestic terrorists, and we pose a threat to society. There's more about this that we're going to talk about. Now, here's the thing, brothers and sisters. I've had an issue for a while now in which my little daughter, out of good intention, she thought that she was doing good service to her father. She came to clean my computer for me while my computer was rendering a YouTube video that I made, and the video was about to be published. And so she took really wet and moist Lysol wipes with lots of water dripping on it, and she decided to go and clean my computer while it was still running, and the power is on, the software is running, videos being rendered. So you can imagine the results of what happens when water meets electronics.
So there's clearly a problem that I've been having as of late, and that problem is that what I'm actually holding in my hands right here, this computer, this MacBook Pro from 2013, this has been all that runs the ministry. All that I was doing was basically through this computer. It's outdated, but nonetheless it was doing its job until my daughter came, and she came with good intentions, so I could not be angry at her. She came and she brought a wet one of those wet Lysol wipes with lots of water in it, and my computer was running. It was rendering a video, and then she came while it has power, fully energized, and what did she do? She began to wipe the whole computer. She was trying to clean my computer for me, so how can I be angry at her? And I came and I said, "Hey Hadia, what are you doing? No, you're going to ruin Daddy's computer." But it was too late. She was wiping the screen, and then she wiped this, and then she was saying, "Daddy, see? I clean your computer." I said, "Oh no!" And the computer stopped working. What happened was the keyboard stopped working because I would push buttons and then it stopped working. That went out. After that, I could not push anything else. One by one, it just started to go out. And then after that, I tried to I could use the mouse pad and only to click and to move, and then what happened then was the battery stopped charging. The battery went out. I tried to use the USB ports, also went out one by one. Slowly but surely, the motherboard died on me. So it will not even turn on. Even if you disconnect the battery, you connect the power, no light comes on, everything. So anyways, the whole thing that I'm basically telling you guys is I have a whole bunch of files in here, many things that are I can no longer get back. I do have a backup of the old system, but the problem that I'm having right now is I do not have a fast computer. I don't have any computer that can be able to render very quickly so that I can be able to publish videos on time. So yes, this is how I run the ministry. Primarily is all right in here. The computer that you see me holding right here. This was my fastest rendering computer. I believe that the RAM was 16. It was upgraded up to 16 gigabytes, and that would allow me to render things with fast, with Final Cut, faster than other computers that I had. It's a 2013 technology again, but nonetheless it did its job. So brothers and sisters, I was not sure if I should bring this to your attention, but nonetheless, I'm just bringing it here because, again, this is the work of the ministry. This is the work that I have been called for, to minister to all of you, to your families, and also to minister to the whole world, and to bring the light of truth into the world, and to share the gospel of Jesus Christ with the whole world, and to prepare the world to receive Christ, and to prepare the world for the coming of the Messiah. The other thing as well that I've been called for is to expose the workings of darkness.
That's right, brothers and sisters. I have been called to expose the workings of darkness and to not be shy. And I tell you, be not afraid and be not shy to speak the truth, lest you become confounded. Friends, there are many things that I'd like to expose and bring to your attention. And there are many videos that I'd like to edit and put together and upload and share with all of you that can help you with your walk with God and prepare you for these last days. I'm still going to do the recordings. The only problem that I'm going to have is editing them because I need the right software. For the softwares which I've been using, they are outdated softwares which are incompatible with the newer operating systems, which is in need of updates. So I need to update my softwares in general so I can be able to publish videos out. Again, I'm still doing the recordings in terms of audio recordings, and set aside some of the things that I'll be putting together to edit once I get a new computer. But I definitely do need the help from you guys, brothers and sisters, so that I can be able to bring for all of you good quality videos that you may enjoy watching. And when you share it with people who do not agree with what you believe in, though they may be against the information that you're trying to send them, once they start watching the videos, they will remain glued and be captivated, because good quality videos and well-edited videos do captivate the attention of people. I believe in that. That being said, brothers and sisters, I'm not going to waste your time. I, as a messenger of the Most High God, need your help. Need your help in being able to attain a better computer that can allow me to be able to render videos much faster and be able to publish videos out here much quickly and in good quality, that you may all be able to receive good content and you may all be able to receive good solid information, and I can be able to launch a much better podcast program as well. And while I also do weekly videos here on YouTube, I would like to do that. And I have just recently moved into the countryside, so it's been very difficult for us and for me to be able to publish before, but now I have things sorted out. I have internet here. I thought I was getting back into action, and then my daughter came in. She destroyed my computer with a smile on her face, telling me, "Look, Daddy, I cleaned your computer." That's what she did. So I am not angry at her, but hey, she came out of good intention. Nonetheless, brothers and sisters, if you want to help me, I will not lay the burden upon one person. Rather, this requires a collective help. And all I will say is, for those who do want to help me to achieve this goal of getting a new computer so I can produce the videos out for all of you, I have a link that goes directly to the official ministry website, and that would be www.thecontroversy7.ca. The link is in the comments section, pinned at the very top, and the link also will be in the video description box. So what you do is you'll click on that link, and then if you're using your cell phone or any mobile device, once you get to the website, it will be at the very top in the middle. You'll see a donate button. Now for those who are using their desktop, when you click the link, it will take you directly to the official website of the ministry, and then at the very top left hand corner you will see a donate button. So all you do is you click on that donate button, and then it will redirect you to a page where you will be requested to put a certain amount of whatever you feel impressed to donate. And then what you do then is you put that amount, and then you can choose to donate with either credit card or with a debit card or with PayPal. That's the first method, and this is a worldwide method. The other method as well is for those who are in Canada, there's e-transfer, and here's the e-transfer email which I use. And then also for those who are in America, you might be familiar with either Zelle or Cash App, to which here is the information for those. The new Apple computers definitely are very pricey. They hold quite a bit of heavy price tag on them. I know they can run anywhere from like $1,800 to $3,000. Some even go $3,400. But nonetheless, I do not know even if I see myself being able to attain such a new computer as one of these ones. If I do have to settle with an older computer, I don't mind having to go for an old one, because the main problem that I'm concerned about is my softwares, all of them are deemed incompatible with the new operating system. And once the softwares are deemed incompatible, you gotta update them. And the thing is, they're not even making any updates that can be able to work with those older operating systems. It's like you have to altogether get a newer operating system, and then and all the computers up to, I believe, 2017, they don't allow for the newest operating software to even work on those computers. That's what Apple did. So you have to basically get the newer ones in order for the new operating systems to be able to work on them, and in order for your software to be updated to be able to use them. So I'm kind of basically in that position right now. Nonetheless, I would like to bring those good quality videos for you guys. I really do. And that's the main thing I'm after, is being able to edit videos again and to be able to publish them. Because I have a computer from 2009, a Mac from 2009, extremely slow. It's got like an 8 GB RAM. And man, just to edit a video, I got a video like this, like I'm doing, this would take hours upon hours upon hours just to render. I am using an older computer as well right now that can be able to enable me to render this file and be able to publish it out for you guys. But in terms of rendering the files, the video files themselves, it takes some time yet for them to be rendered, and before the video can be exported out from Final Cut. So that's the main thing I'm trying to minimize, is the length of time that it takes for a video to be produced, and it takes a very long time, especially if your computer is not up to date and it's not as fast as what the newer computers offer in terms of speeds. That's the biggest challenge for me right now. But other than that, I do feel like it's been a while since I've been here with you guys, and I haven't been spending time with you guys as much as I ought to for my online YouTube community. So I'd like to come and spend time with you guys more. I'd like to be here, back to my YouTube family, my online platform, my online family. You guys are a family to me, and I want to be able to spend time with you guys here by coming here and producing videos, good quality videos, and be able to, you know, spend that time, do podcasts, and be able to just, you know, bring the truth out and bring the gospel as much as I possibly can, because soon it's going to be difficult to get online. So that being said, thank you for tuning in and for joining. This is the Controversy 7. I pray that you will all remain blessed and be strong, and I will see you in the next upload. Blessings to you all.